What's up, bros? Welcome back to the PewDiePie podcast. This is episode 148.
The only podcast that's dedicated to Felix.
Yeah. So today we're going to be talking a lot about Felix and a lot of the recent things surrounding him, like his engagement to Marcia. We want to talk about all the
She's
bros.
a cutie.
Yeah,
isn't she?
Yeah, dude. And he's a beauty.
Good luck, brother.
Just kidding, guys. You're listening to the SuperMegaCast, the only podcast about Anthony Padilla. And it's episode 148.
Well, every even episode's about Anthony Padilla.
Yeah.
Odd episodes are Cinnamon Toast Ken.
Yeah, very, very, very excited. This one is about Anthony and his beautiful emo hair. Dude, actually, fun fact about Anthony Padilla, when I was in like middle school, I was such a big fan of Smosh. Like late elementary school, early middle school, Anthony Padilla was like my icon, my idol. And
he was your icon and idol?
If you go back and you watch my Shane Dawson video, it was that era of my life.
Your hair?
I'm trying to do my hair like Anthony Padilla. I'm trying to like kind of look like him, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't pull it off.
Anthony was always like, he was the more attractive one of the two, right? He was known as like the hot one, and then Ian was the other one.
Like Anthony,
but that's just how it was. Like he was the emo.
Oh,
dude.
that's the dynamic. Yeah, he was like the hot like mid 2000 scene kid.
Like how on our channel, Jackson and Harrison are the hot ones, and we're the funny ones.
Exactly, right, exactly. Jackson's incredibly sexy. But yeah, I maybe I should try to go do what Anthony's doing. Like I should try to do that.
Start your own channel and quit
SuperMega?
No.
No. I mean, I should try to do my hair like him and everything again. Like dye it black.
You want to dye your hair black?
I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna get ripped like Anthony is.
Should I
you can look like Ian.
Get a high and tight and bleach my hair white.
It's a high and tight.
It's a military. Cut.
Dude, we should just. What if we changed our entire look?
It's that classic military.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Okay.
What if we changed our entire look? Like 2020, SuperMega's look is just military.
Well, we're gonna sport the high. I think they're called the high and tights.
That sounds like
I'm gonna look up high and tight.
Because that's what it is. You know, it's high up on your head and it's tight.
Or it could be talking about us.
Ooh,
because we're high and we're tight.
Yeah, dude.
High and tight. I'm looking it up just to make sure.
I would look so bad.
Yeah, the high and I was right.
I would look so bad with a shaved head.
You know, it's just always that.
Yeah, it's literally it's high. And
that's the one that I think of.
It's an interesting haircut. I'm sure there's several men that have it right now. Yeah, we should get flat tops.
We should get flat tops,
like a racer head style.
Okay.
Have you seen what's the movie House Party?
House Party.
It's an old like 80s or 90s movie, and the main character has a crazy flat top. It's like
I haven't seen House Party, unfortunately, Matthew.
Damn it.
But I have seen other movies.
Yeah?
For example,
what'd you say?
I recently went back and watched the classic Child's Play from 1988.
Ooh, you watched the first one?
Yeah.
How was it?
I enjoy it just because I'm not going to talk ill of the new one. But I like the original more strictly because okay, so you know how in the new one it's kind of deficient technology?
Yeah.
You know have you seen the 1988 one?
No, it scared me too much as a kid.
The plot is there's a serial killer. He's called the Strangler, and he gets fatally shot in a shootout in the beginning of the film, and so he goes into a toy store and uses voodoo magic to transfer his soul into the doll into like the Chucky doll. And
I love that.
I love it because the reason I love it so much is there's a stark contrast between the two in terms of like the personality of Chucky. And the new one, it's kind of that creepy toy where it's like, "You're my buddy. We'll be friends forever. Don't you want to be my friend?" You know, that type of thing. But in this one, like the line is just like the mom's holding the doll up and just speak, say something. And then she lights a match and throws it in the fireplace. And he's like, "Speak or I'll throw you in the fire." And then like his face just randomly goes from blank to like, this is the big moment in the movie where he makes himself known. his face changed. And he goes, "You dumb bitch! You fucking slut!" And it's just like it's just so abrasive, and I just love the.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that scene.
Yeah.
I think it's actually scarier because it's like if I had like a doll. And it was that abrasive to me. I'd be like, I'm in danger right now.
And he starts like biting her and shit.
Yeah, that's scary as fuck.
But yeah, that's why I kind of wish they went even more goofy with the new one. The new one was goofy as is.
Like in like a crazy lisp or like speech impediment.
They should have just made Chucky black.
Why not?
Everything's the same.
Everything's the exact same. I used to have nightmares all the time.
Black Chucky.
Not about Black Chucky, but when I was a kid, I was so freaked out just by the cover of Child's Play because I would be in the.
It's a good song.
Yeah, Paul McCartney covered it. It was really good. I was in like the VHS store back when that was the big shit. And I remember I seen the cover for the VHS.
Very descriptive.
And it was the shit, dude.
It was the big shit.
It was the big shit.
Sounds like a swimming hole.
No, remember before
you want to
DVDs?
go? You and the boys want to go down to the big shit?
Y'all want to go to the big shit and goof around? You want to monkey around a little?
Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, it's okay. But I remember like the cover was him with like some scissors or something.
It's like a knife. It's a classic knife.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And there's another one where he has like scissors and there's like a Jack in the Box popping out and he's gonna cut its neck or something. Scared me, dude. Do you remember like as a kid going into like not Blockbuster but like even like a little before that those like little there's like small VHS stores where it would just be like Nintendo 64 games, those cardboard VHS boxes. I remember that shit. That was so cool.
I went to Blockbuster more so than I mainly went to side things when it was for video games, because you know they had GameStop and EB Games, but they also had shops called like Rhino Games and shit like that. And that's just because you could get them for cheaper. Or I just it didn't matter because the store doesn't matter. They sell the same game.
I remember,
but Blockbuster, I just remember each time I'd go there, a part of the grandeur of Blockbuster was spending like 20 minutes just walking aisle to aisle,
looking at the aisles,
looking at the covers, looking at the back, and looking at the pictures and shit.
Dude, I legit.
Well, I'm sure like parents now they're looking back. Like I couldn't imagine walking through a video store, seeing my kid just like I'm like, yep, that's a movie.
Mom, what's this one?
That's you wouldn't like that. That one's not for you.
The thing is, Netflix and Hulu and Amazon, like it's so great, but I think the thing that sucks that you can never match with Blockbuster is when I go on Netflix and I have no idea what I want to watch, I'll go through like the front page of Netflix and Hulu and Amazon like video and I'll go through all those things. And, you know, you see a lot of titles, but at the same time, a lot of those are just like put there because the companies either like pay more or because they're trending. But you don't get to see the full scope of like what's available to watch, because most of the time what I want to watch is something that I'm not even thinking about, that I didn't have any intention of watching.
And browsing Netflix isn't this, like whenever I'm browsing a streaming service, I never just happen upon something I want to watch.
Exactly. But if you're in Blockbuster, when you walk through those aisles, you see so many movies that you always are like, I want to watch this movie. And you don't get that same thing on Netflix, you know? Because you have to search it, and then you never know what movie you want to watch. Like I'll be walking, I'll see Big Mama's House at Blockbuster, and I'm like, hell yeah! But I wouldn't think to search too. Yeah, Big Mama's House too. I saw actually. I was in Little Tokyo recently, and I was in a store that was selling the vinyl for Big Mama's House, like the soundtrack. I should have got it. But I do miss like Blockbuster in those stores. I remember the one I used to go to as a kid. I think it was called like Mount Pleasant Video. And it had, or Mount Pleasant VHS or something, and it was just like VHSs, and they had a DVD section because I was like kind of new at the time, and I remember they had a bunch of 64 games, like the cardboard boxes on display. Yeah, and they had my favorite thing was they had this little like gumball machine, but it was like a baseball field.
I do.
You know what I'm talking about?
That. Yeah.
Where you could like the ball would.
There's like three separate areas.
Yeah, the gumball would come down, and it was almost like
you could
pinball.
get a home run, or you could get like a second base hit or a first base hit, whatever.
You had the little like baseball guy, and you'd flick it, and he would like hit the gumball, and whatever like one it went into, it didn't matter.
I think they had that at Cici's Pizza.
Yeah, that sounds like a thing at Cici's.
On St. Andrews, you know what I'm saying? St. Andrews Road.
Yeah, dude. Everyone misses Cici's, dude.
Dude,
R.I.P. to Cici's.
I legitimately like Cici's.
I do too.
Like,
and there's so many people I
100%.
say that to, and they're just like, "The fuck you talking about?" I'm like, Cici's pizza
it's still good. I had it about the last time I had it was probably 2 years ago, and from what I remember, I'm like, yeah, I still like it because they have the macaroni and cheese pizza,
the barbecue one,
the barbecue pizza, where it's like they have the buffalo wings pizza. They also have just regular pizza you can enjoy. They have those fucking cinnamon rolls.
Yeah,
the fucking I love the cinnamon rolls.
Here's the thing, man. Is it good quality food? No, but
neither is McDonald's.
For $5, getting that whole buffet plus that little arcade.
So good.
Come on, you can't beat it. You can't beat the atmosphere. You can't beat the maybe
Cici's has a smell.
It does
a certain musk about it,
but it's a good one.
Yeah,
you know?
Cici's smells like their cups. It does.
those like red translucent plastic
the red
cups.
Or the white, whichever color you get. Usually, I think it's just red.
There's those real cheap like red plastic ones that I feel like you could were probably like a penny to manufacture.
Yeah.
I love Cici's Pizza. I'm pretty sure they went bankrupt. They all closed
still
down.
Exist. Nuh-uh. They didn't all close down.
Most of them have closed down.
Not the one on St. Andrews, I hope. Better not.
Come on. Is Cici's still in business?
I'm looking up Cici's Pizza.
Because the Cici's in Charleston closed.
Crispy Crust Cici. That's not.
I don't think there's any in Los Angeles.
Irmo, South Carolina.
I remember Cici's would always do like school fundraiser things. So every month my school would have like a Cici's night, and I would go, and it was super fun.
Yeah, I think this is the one. Yeah, still open.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, St. Andrews Road, 6120 St. Andrews Road, Columbia, South Carolina, 29212.
All right, guys, go check it out. I don't think Cici's is gonna be one of those franchises that'll still be around in like a decade, though. You know.
Well, I looked at no.
And it'll be one of those things like Blockbuster. Everyone will remember, like from our generation. That's like, remember Cici's Pizza?
Matt, don't get too excited. But I remember looking up Cici's around here. No way.
Don't get me excited,
Matt,
Ryan. What?
There's a Cici's an hour away.
Where?
Hold on. It's in.
Where?
It's near Riverside.
Okay.
It's on the way to Riverside. Corona. It's more near Corona.
I know where Corona is.
Yeah, that's where it is,
dude.
And it's open. We should make a.
We should go to Cici's fucking pizza.
We should 100% go.
Two grown men go vlog themselves driving an hour to a children's pizza restaurant.
We should also do the same thing. What's the closest Waffle House?
I think it's in Arizona.
I'm gonna look up the closest Waffle House.
Why is there no Waffle House in Los Angeles?
It would seem like the perfect thing to have.
Place for it.
But no, they have IHOP and Denny. IHOP's fine.
LA is so big with diner culture. You know, there's so many diners in LA. So many great late night diners. LA's super famous for that. Why do we not have Waffle House?
I just looked up Waffle House and
let's go to Sacramento Waffle House.
Can't even find it anywhere.
Yeah, see, it won't even come up.
Search Waffle House.
I do gotta say, there is a really good place that you would love called House of Pies. It's in I think it's in Hollywood. It's like a pie diner. You just go and you
I'm very picky with pies.
They have a lot of pies. You just get a slice, and they're real fucking good.
Okay.
I got the apple.
Okay.
I got some cherry. Okay. It's good, dude. It's real fucking good. Man, I'm just like now I'm in one of those Blockbuster like nostalgia moods.
Is there still? Did the last one close yet?
I think there's still one in Alaska.
I know. I thought I saw some like YouTube. I think Christopher Stuckman.
Christopher Stuckman.
I think he went to the last Blockbuster.
The last Blockbuster. I think that'd be a cool that'd be a good modern art exhibit. Just rent out a space and do a pop-up where you just recreate a Blockbuster so people can walk through and experience it again.
How about this? You and I open up our own movie theater where the front area is where people can choose what movie they want and they're in VHS players. And they can buy snacks just like you would at a movie theater or Blockbuster because Blockbuster had the snacks. Let's just say Blockbuster. And then when you go past the Blockbuster section, there are theaters. And it's mainly a thing where you hand them the movie you get. And each room is themed to look like an apartment or something like that. And you can watch movies with your friends in this nice, really comfortable theater-like space, but designed to look like a low-end apartment or something.
Dude. That is legitimately such a good idea.
Doesn't that sound wonderful?
That is.
I want that to happen.
That would be big if you did that.
Yeah, but you know how much money I'd have to I'd have to ask.
But that would be such a popular joint that everyone would be like when their friends are telling, like, oh, we got to go to this place, you know? We got to go to the Blockbuster, like, place.
Yeah.
Where it's like you walk around, you get to pick out the movie, take it back, and then you just get to hang out with your friends in a little, like, room and watch it.
Yeah.
And there could be a bunch of rooms so people could come all the time, you know? Dude, that would be so cool.
Because we have a projector system.
And there could
set
be
up.
one big theater where if, like, the other rooms are full, it can always be showing, like, random movies, and people can come, and, like, there could be a schedule online.
Okay, how about that? There are all the movies. That's actually been a whole fucking thing that I've always wanted to do, but I'll never get to because it's just so much to think of. Imagine a theater.
You can, Ryan. Put your mind to it. You can
a theater that has like 10 theaters within, or let's be more reasonable. 6 theaters. 4 out of the 6 show whatever you're showing, but then you can also rent out the other 2 and see whatever you want. Or in the other 2 rooms, or the other 2 theaters, it's like vote on which movie gets played type of thing. I like the whole thing of having a theater that doesn't, and this exists, I'm sure, but I don't see that many of them. And we could theme it out wonderfully. Like a theater that doesn't show anything new. It's all like movies that have, like, we could play Daddy Daycare. We could play
Great
Top
movie.
Gun. We could play, pretty much what I'm going for is like any bad 2000s movie, or like go to the classics of Jaws. And
Just
like,
like when you would walk
1970s
down an
cinema of
aisle in
Star Wars.
Blockbuster, yeah.
Yeah. And it would have that vibe. So you'd be watching a lot of retro stuff that's very nostalgic.
I love that idea.
And nostalgia never goes out of business. Because everything's becoming nostalgic as time goes on.
Look at Doug Walker, dude. I really...
I do have such an affinity for him, for Doug Walker.
I do too, man. Like, I can't not smile when I'm watching a Nostalgia Critic episode.
It's just he's nailed it to where it's not like, you know how there's that stark contrast between, like, there's a difference between cringe and it's not endearing.
Yeah.
And he's very wholesome and endearing, and you can just tell. I love watching the behind the scenes because they actually write out scripts and they treat it like it's a short film where they have like, okay.
He makes movies,
and he
too.
like directs it and stuff too.
He's made movies, right? Mm-hmm. And actually, I saw Linkara was on Twitter recently. I think he might have been talking some shit about those movies.
Really? Mm-hmm.
Linkara, yeah.
Linkara, what are you doing?
The Japan vlogs will be done when they're done. There's no set release date.
Fuckers.
Speaking of Linkara, actually, I just want to say thank you to everyone for. Sorry. I want to say thanks to everyone. Ryan and I would like to thank you all for the wonderful feedback on our E3 2019 video.
Because, you know, we don't put out live action as much as we'd like, but when we do, the response is always overwhelming.
Yeah.
With positivity and support. And we want to definitely thank all of you for throwing us those good old laughs and smiles. I think what I like the most
It really made my day.
I like it when people joke around in the comments. I like it when people do whatever they do. But I think the thing that I like the most is when people tell me what made them laugh in the video. Like, this part made me laugh. Because I like knowing specifically. Yeah. What I liked of what we did in this release is I really enjoyed watching it live with people.
I did too. I loved watching like the chat freak out at different parts because I in my head I would know what's coming up and I'd be like, oh, I want to see how they react to this. When I would see, I know I've heard premiere videos usually get less views on the initial send out, but I really do like the experience, and I think that's how I like putting out live action. I'm down to do that.
If there's that much of like a difference in terms of the views, I'd like to look into that a little more, but
I like the experience of like having like 2,000 people in a chat room.
Well,
like,
we had like 3,000 something.
Yeah, like you guys.
And we didn't even
wild.
tell people. It was just like we like, hey, we're gonna drop something soon, and then we dropped it. And
I put the link on Twitter like 5 seconds before it went live. I was like, shit.
And the countdown's what, like 2 minutes?
Yeah,
or something
it's 2
like
minutes.
that?
But I had to type the link out manually on Twitter, like by looking at it on the URL because I was using my phone, and then I couldn't fucking there was like an L or a capital I or like a 1 in the URL, and I kept fucking it up. I was like, fuck. But seriously, guys, like you guys made our entire weekend because we just felt you guys what you said about the video was so nice. And we had a blast making that one. We actually have one more E3 video on the way.
We have some stuff that we cut out. Just because when you're editing a lot of stuff, you can't keep everything in. It's like you wish you could keep everything in, but you can't just because you want it to flow a certain way. You want it to feel a certain way. But we do have behind-the-scenes stuff on our Patreon, haha self-promotion. So for those who are subscribed to our Patreon and you don't have notifications turned on or whatever,
thanks a lot, guys.
Go check out the Patreon because we do have behind the scenes, and we do have another E3 video coming out soon with more behind the scenes like Patreon content. So
yeah,
for our patrons, we want to thank you for continuously supporting us and being so nice.
Yeah,
and
you guys
giving.
are wonderful. And I really think people are going to be surprised by the next E3 video that's coming out.
I think I like. It's definitely shorter, but I think I like the narrative and I like it more.
It's weird.
Just personally, because I like doing... I'm not going to say what it is, but it's in the same vein as those types of videos that we do with like the Kangaroo Jack thing, where it's more of just like a fun video.
Yeah.
No spoil. I don't want to spoil anything.
There's some names in it.
There's some big names.
You'll be a little surprised when you watch. You'll be like, "What the fuck?" Also, everyone kind of glossed over the fact that we got Hector Zeroni in our first E3 video.
That was actually him.
That was legitimately him.
Even like I think I sung a little holes in the last Animal Crossing episodes we recorded, and it didn't spur my mind to bring up the fact that we met Hector Zeroni.
Yeah, what is his name? Cleo Thomas, I think.
Yeah.
So we were.
He was a super nice guy.
He was so nice,
and I feel bad that because. When we went up to him, Harrison has the ice cream all over his mouth, and Matt,
and we're all so much grease. Dude.
We're all, Matt's all greasy, and I have that fucking ponytail wearing my slides with jeans.
Your Fortnite Christian shirt.
Yep.
And like we look like the biggest fucking losers, and he's hanging out with his friends,
who all seem like really like down to earth, cool,
like
people.
Real chill dudes. And then he's probably just enjoying his E3. And I guarantee the last, I'm sure to him, it's like, oh, being recognized in front of my friends is cool, but not by these guys.
I know. There's certain people, it's like he doesn't want to be recognized by.
It's like embarrassing.
Just three white dumbasses.
So I come up and I was like, hey, were you in Holes? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, no way, man. Can we get a picture with you real quick? And he's like, sure. And we actually shot a little video with him for the thing, but our microphone was off, of course. Thanks, God. So... we had to make do with what we had. There was actually a lot of good shit, but the microphone got turned off, so we had to scrap a bunch of good shit.
You interviewed a gamer girl.
I did interview a gamer girl. It was incredibly uncomfortable.
We had Chester Cheddarburger interview Pam Horton, who she's been on. Pamela Horton, the wonderful, gracious Pamela Horton, who's been on the podcast before.
She has. We had Chester interview her. Chester interviewed a lot of gamer girls and was asking them if they thought he was cute, and everyone unanimously said yes.
Yes.
But
we didn't get to keep the Rick and Morty girl.
There was a girl cosplaying from Rick and Morty.
It was such a perfect interview,
and she wouldn't drop character.
Which made it awkward with Chester Cheddarburger.
Because it's two characters trying to talk to each other.
It was so good, but then it's just one of the interviews that unfortunately didn't have audio. There's several interviews you got as your character in the Fortnite area. What was the question?
I interviewed that dude because I was next to fish sticks, and I was like,
oh, you were doing the fish sticks
joke.
Like,
do you like fish sticks? And he was like, sure. And I was like, what
do when people would react, you're like, you watch South Park, right? They're like, yeah, I've seen some. I was like, okay. Funny, it's funny.
And there was this one influencer. We got a video of me so there was this influencer that he kind of looked like a Team 10 guy, like real. Takes himself way too seriously. Like
people
really,
give off certain vibes.
Yeah, like he's got his little entourage with him of rich looking douchey white kids. And I walk up as noob dude, and I was like, "Hey, could I interview you real quick?" And he was like, "No, not a chance."
And bolted away.
He bolted off, and his entourage was like, "Give me all these looks." Like, "Get out of here, dude!" And I was like, "Okay."
Well, you're also being filmed by a dude in slides with a ponytail.
Yeah.
The slides don't really matter that much. It's the fact that I was wearing jeans with him.
He looks like one of those influencers, those Instagram, and I'm going to put this in air quotes, models that have 11,000 followers but think that they are the most important shit on the planet.
That and the funniest.
Yeah, like that dude, what was his name? Christian something? Remember that guy?
Weekly Chris.
No. Not Weekly Chris.
He's a good one, though.
The guy from VidCon.
What about VidCon?
Remember the guy that was the Instagram model, went to VidCon, and he yelled at the security guard and someone filmed
him,
it.
yes.
But he
and then the security guard ended up getting more followers than him.
Yeah, because he thought he was like the most important dude. He looked like one of those guys.
Okay.
And I wish
Well, he did.
He was one of those guys.
Yeah.
And I wish I had known who he was.
Well, you shouldn't have looked like a loser.
I know. Damn, that was my fault. If I just looked cooler, maybe he would have accepted me.
But yeah, so again, thank y'all for the response of the video. We're glad. We are actually... here's a little update on the Japan video.
Oh yeah, let's give a real official update because I know we've been goofing on it on Twitter and stuff a lot.
We are, believe it or not, we will be dropping the first one within the next few weeks. The first video, it's just like we want to make sure we have everything in line.
It's a lot of footage.
The reason why it's taking us so long is because we don't want to edit one and then go months again without editing one. So we're trying to set it up so that we edit all of them and then we can release one a week.
Yeah, for the entire the ideal plan,
like a specific time on a specific day.
Every week
for like
several weeks. Yeah.
For like a little over a month.
Yeah, that's the plan. And then even after the Japan vlogs finish releasing, we have some more live action videos already queued up that we have to finish editing that should be coming out shortly after. And in this whole process, we're gonna try to shoot some more. So we're trying to really put more focus, like we said, now that we're on our own from Grumps and everything. And because of the support from Patreon, we want to put more focus on live action, and we want you guys to see that we're doing that. And it's our favorite stuff to produce. Like doing that E3 video, like really reminded me how much fun it is to go out and shoot and edit it and watch. Like I feel so proud when we make live action. Like I'm so proud of like what we make. Well, it's so much fun
for me because while I'm editing it, I see a lot of bits that I like, and I remember like it. I get memories of the good time of filming and all that stuff. And I think what really shows it is like when you and I are done with it, when you and I are completely done. Because when it comes to live action videos like this, and particularly where it's like it's a bigger idea than just a regular vlog that we do. So we swap it back and forth. And then we'll come together and be in the same place for a few hours and just watch it over and over again and be like, oh, we need to add that. No, take that silence. It's like we try to hone it in.
Yeah, we'll like sit there and which we want to do with the Japan videos too. Because kind of with the Japan videos, like what did you hear that?
They're church bells?
Do you hear the church bells?
What's that coming from?
What the hell is that? That was the Pro Jared theme on Church Bells. Wait. Is our Animal Crossing town on? Wait a second. Wait, turn the... The speakers are on, but the TV's not. No, turn the TV on.
How?
Because I just heard the Pro Jared theme song. No. Hit LCD display, hit another one, and then go back to Wii. Was that... Dude, I'm so confused, guys. We're sitting here talking. Yes, it is. Okay, our Animal Crossing town is the TV was off, but the speaker's on.
I'll turn down the volume.
And we didn't realize our Animal Crossing town was playing, and all of a sudden we heard Pro Jared's theme song just play over church bells. And we were like, what the hell is that? Man, I want to play some Animal Crossing.
He doesn't like us.
He does
right
not.
Now.
Not at all.
That's fine.
That's okay. He's allowed to not like. I mean, we've ragged on him a bit.
Yeah.
Rightfully so, but
it's odd because we don't like. Here's the thing: we don't like feeding drama at all. But sometimes it's nice to take little. It's like they're fun little like shots, like the thing with Dr. Disrespect in the bathroom. I don't think
it's like we have no ill feelings towards. Well, I won't say about Pro Jared, but like people like Dr. Disrespect. It's like not nothing against the guy. It's just kind of funny.
He
like
just cheated on his wife.
That is true. When there's like public controversy, it's fun to kind of take like innocent little pot shots at it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't want to ever like start actual shit with somebody.
We're never stoking the flames or sending people after anyone.
No.
I mean, like what do we do with the good old boy Jared here? We put his intro music at the beginning of a podcast and put his logo in a video, but that's pretty much it.
Also, one thing about the E3 video, every comment was like saying that it was about Jared. It was actually it's kind of just that whole genre. It wasn't specifically about him, and it actually was more about a someone else, a very
which
old.
We don't want to like.
Yeah, I'm not.
We're not going to target directly.
Target them, but
those who know.
Yeah,
it's I think the voice is what
It was more.
sells
It was inspired by someone, mainly by someone else.
But in general, it's the whole encompassing of those
That
types of
genre.
people, with Angry Video Game Nerd, and
which
all
I
that.
love, Angry Video Game Nerd, because like people were like, "Oh,
He's in the same boat as a nostalgia critic for
yeah,
me.
exactly." Because like I saw people thinking I was making fun of Angry Video Game Nerd. It's like, yo, I actually love Angry Video Game Nerd, and I have a lot of respect for that boy. So I don't.
Again,
wanna
Dan.
Danny.
Dan, no,
Danny,
get
come
your
on
ass in
Danny,
here.
Get in here.
What is it, guys?
We can boost our views by 50% again.
That's true. Oh my god.
Monetize your friends.
Oh shit.
Buddy, what's up?
Not
Special
much.
guest Dan.
I have to. Oh man, I'd love to hang out, but I have to eat this sandwich
And you thought you could eat it in here, and we're sorry.
quietly. Yeah.
Dan,
Well-
if you want to sit in the middle and eat the sandwich quietly, that's totally fine.
But if you also want your alone time, which I get because you don't always want to be on in a character like I am right now, it's a living hell. Do you want to? You can go into the room over.
Yeah. Tell you what, I'll eat this sandwich, and if I have any time between the completion of this sandwich and the beginning of the 10-minute power hour, I'll wander in here for 10 minutes and chill with
But
you.
only
Yo,
if
Dan,
it's
that's
not
super
at the
sweet.
expense of your mental health.
Don't worry, dude. Like, take it easy, man. I would kill for some of that sandwich, by the way.
I would-
I'm not asking for it.
I
I'm
would
just
kill
putting
for
that out there.
some private silence, eating a sandwich and watching YouTube videos.
Just fucking 5 minutes. I'm glorious with that. That sounds so good.
But you have a
Wait,
good day. If we
Dan-
don't see you later on.
I love you guys.
Dan,
Love you
real
too.
quick, Ryan and I have actually neither of us eaten a single bite of food today.
Cool.
Not that I'm asking for any of the sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
I was just letting you know. Yeah, it's just
Cool.
a fact. So I hope you enjoy it.
No, thanks. It's good.
Do you have 2 sandwiches right there, actually?
No, it's...
To maintain my weight, I'm supposed to eat about 2,600 calories a day, and I haven't even had 1 calorie today.
Wow.
You know, for me to gain weight, Dan, I need to be eating.
I forgot to take my
3,000 a
daily
day.
vitamins as well, so I'm feeling pretty lightheaded.
I will say that, like, there's a large amount of sandwiches in the break room. And if you guys were to, even just to take one and split it amongst yourselves just so you would have enough vitamins to survive.
Dan, those are Game Grumps sandwiches, and Aaron fired us, so we can't have
Aaron didn't
those.
fire you. What are you talking about? Aaron wanted you to stay around forever.
Okay.
You guys got too goddamn big for your britches.
Matt, you'll just cut where he said he didn't fire us.
Yeah.
out, right?
I'll cut it so he goes, Aaron fired you? Just kidding, it was Brent. See ya.
Bye.
Sweet boy. Too bad he didn't give us any of his delicious New Jersey Michael sub.
Yeah, fuck him. I have to pee.
I got a PT, let's go.
You want a pee break? Pee break!
It's time for some ad reads.
It's time for some ad reads. We're back. We took a bathroom break, which you guys didn't even notice because it's the
Well, I
magic
did
of
exclaim that I'm gonna pee, or I want to pee. So if you left that in,
God, I'm actually sorry. I need to stop burping on mic because I know it really upsets some people.
you know what's actually pretty good?
What?
That I think I talked about this, but I just want to make sure people try it. You heat up some milk
Yeah.
and you put in a little bit of honey.
Yeah, you do.
And you stir it, and it's a delicious snack.
It's delicious.
Oh well, speaking of honey,
Let's talk about something we can all agree on: saving money. Honey is a free. Tucker.
so we said interrupt the podcast, but you're
We
interrupting.
didn't say
the ad
interrupt.
read.
Tucker, you're interrupting the
my
one
job.
part that companies are paying
calm
for.
down.
They don't want. Tucker, you can interrupt any part of the rest of the hour, but not the ad reads.
You guys are in here, and I'm just trying to get stuff because this.
Sorry.
Anyways.
Sorry, honey. I apologize.
Honey, we love you as a company. We really support you.
I
and
have
we
you
hope
as
our
an add-on.
fans support you.
Let me.
Matt made me, not made me, but when I say make, it's made is such a violent, like definitive, just
I
there.
had a gun
But
at your head.
The reason I say it is because it's so good that it's just an absolute. I had to do it, so he made me get it because it was 100%.
Legit, like aside, like brand deal aside, like before they sponsor us, I used Honey. It's actually great. And let me tell you a little bit about Honey.
Okay.
It's a free browser extension that scans the web for coupon codes and discounts while you shop online. Honey automatically applies the biggest savings to your card at checkout, like magic. It works on over 20,000 sites like Amazon, Nordstrom, J.Crew, Nike, Best Buy, Target, Macy's, and more. It takes 0 effort to install. They're serious about that one. Just 2 clicks and you'll start saving anytime you shop online.
Oh yeah, Matt, prove it. What have you saved money on?
Let me tell you something. Actually, we were ordering a bunch of stuff for the SuperMegaPlex recently, and Honey saved us, no joke, several $100s because we had such a big order of equipment we had to get. Thank you, patrons, by the way, for helping us fund this. But Honey saved us so much money. I can't remember the exact amount, but I remember I was like blown away. And there's no reason not to use it. It's literally just free money. And I know you're thinking, you're like, okay, but what's the catch? Like, why would there be a product that saves me money? Well, Ryan, let's talk about that catch. There is none. When you use a coupon provided by Honey, they earn a small commission from the merchant, and they pass along some of the savings to their members. So it's a win-win for everybody. That's the catch.
Let's not forget other people who have also liked Honey, Matt, like Thomas Wolf, who says, they call it Honey because of all of them sweet deals with a honey pot. And let's talk about Irene, for instance, who says, I totally thought Honey was a scam, but I just got $300 worth of bathing suits for $180.
Jesus Christ!
Good job, Irene.
Guess what?
Don't take it from us, take it from our listeners. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/megacast.
That's joinhoney.com/megacast. Honey, online savings
Simplified.
Actually, speaking of porn, this next ad read goes out to all you guys and gals who I'll just get on with the ad read. The title of this ad read is literally titled porn.
Well, let's get on with it.
Yeah.
Internet privacy is basically dead. Look at porn, for instance. Did you know that the UK government passed a law requiring you to hand over your ID before you can access porn sites? That's stupid.
That's legit. I didn't know that. That's legit. I hate that.
That's right, Matt. It is stupid because it's like handing over your driver's license or passport to access porn. It's only a matter of time before your government gets the same idea. And what happens when your favorite porn sites get hacked like Ashley Madison?
No!
How can you cheat on your spouse then? All those names and IDs will be floating around waiting to get published on the web. That's why we protect our internet usage with ExpressVPN.
Not saying we look at porn, but we do protect our internet usage with ExpressVPN. Accessing the internet with ExpressVPN means the websites you visit won't know where you're coming from, shielding your identity. ExpressVPN is the best way to make your online activity anonymous, and it's the VPN provider we trust with our data. In fact, we use ExpressVPN every time we go online, and you should too. Download the ExpressVPN app on your computer or phone, push one button, and voila, you're protected. For less than $7 a month, you can get the same ExpressVPN protection that we have. ExpressVPN is rated the #1 VPN service by TechRadar and comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee.
It's time to stop Big Brother and surveillance of our online activity. Protect yourself today and find out how you can get 3 months free at expressvpn.com/supermega. That's expressvpn.com/supermega for 3 months free with a 1-year package. What, Matt?
expressvpn.com/supermega. And then you can watch porn in peace, guys. So
Bye. You can leave now. Tucker's been very cautiously not opening the door to interrupt.
you can do it now.
The ad
Make sure
read.
your ad was like quality.
Thank you. The ad was quality.
Did you
Thank
like it? Did you think it was?
Oh, yeah, I might as well purchase the
product?
ExpressVPN.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, usually if you start something with a high-pitched thing, it means that you're subconsciously going the
Yeah. Well,
opposite way. Bye, Tucker.
okay. You think Danny's still gonna come in?
No.
No, I don't think I think he was just trying to people please with that statement. I don't think he's actually gonna. Does he know that like the jokes we make about him on SuperMega?
If he did, I don't think he'd be as nice to us.
Yeah, that's true. But like you said,
Good thing he
also,
doesn't have a Twitter.
the thing you said also, where it's like if the almost 40-year-old man gets mad
Almost.
about he's
I think he's
39,
40.
right? Is
I
he 40?
thought his birthday was like this year at some point. Didn't we all like go celebrate his we celebrated his birthday?
I was
somehow?
not there.
Not like went out and celebrated, but wasn't there a thing in the office? I don't know.
Well, Ryan's like, oh, I don't know, because all of a sudden he's realizing like he wasn't invited to that shit. I like what you said on one episode. You were like, if the 40-year-old man is mad that we're putting him in a hypothetical diaper, then like that was just so funny to me. I'm gonna give a music recommendation. The song is called "Thy Mission" by The Garden.
Ooh.
Featuring Mac DeMarco. The music video is really cool. I showed Ryan the music video yesterday. It's the one that's like
It was good.
it's almost like it's like a Maury type show, like Jerry Springer. It's like what the music video is. Very good. Harry showed it to me. I always feel kind of bad because a lot of the music I do share I get from Harry, and I feel like I'm stealing it from him. But Harrison has such a good music taste. I do take a lot of songs from him when he shows them to me, and I'm like, damn, this is good. So thank you, Harry, for all the good music. And bad news, guys, we will not be at Anime Expo 2019. We were trying to get passes, but we cannot get passes, unfortunately. Did I tell you that, or is this the first time you're finding this out?
This is the first time I'm finding this out.
Shit, I apologize.
So no Anime Expo.
I found out yesterday we can't do Anime Expo. Because we weren't going to get a booth anyway, but we were going to go with passes and maybe shoot something, but nope.
Oh well.
No passes. Maybe someone could sneak us in.
Yeah.
Hit us up. Sneak us in.
Please.
But yeah, dude, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Why don't you know what I'm saying?
Because what are you saying?
Also, sorry that we've been kind of slow on like completing series lately. It's because we have 3 going on right now.
Well,
And
okay, we can give a reason for each. Let's be honest and open. In terms of completing a series, we're in the middle of 3 separate series right now. One series, don't expect it to end until next year when the new Animal Crossing comes out. Essentially, because I could just talk over that
I could
forever.
keep, honestly, like, as long as people
I love
are enjoying
recording it too. It's
which
very
I'm,
chill.
I'm surprised because, like, usually if we do a long series, views really start to dip off. And I don't want to base everything on the views where it's like, oh, sorry, we're going to stop this series because they're not getting views. But, like, it is important. It's an important thing to take, like, into consideration. But the fact that it's our longest series, we've done, like, 34 episodes now.
And it still has great views.
Still great views. It's like, wow, I'm down to keep doing this because I love it. It's my favorite game.
At the same time, there are series like Sekiro who don't have as good views, but we are going to finish.
Yeah.
The thing that's keeping me from going on in it right now on the channel is because when we come in to record, it's like, one, we have for the next episode that we record wouldn't be the finale, but we have an idea for the finale that would require us. It has to be at a specific time, and we have to make sure it comes together right. I don't want to spoil it, but also the episodes before that is just a very difficult optional boss fight, and it's just like, oh my god, I just know that we're gonna be recording.
Like,
we're gonna be
SpongeBob
recording
today.
for like an hour to an hour and a half to get 2 episodes out.
Yeah.
because I just know that boss is gonna give me trouble.
I do want to finish it, though. I'm very excited.
We are gonna finish it. We're
and
so close to finishing it.
SpongeBob, it's just been slow, just because. But we do plan on finishing that game, and also
We got good progress in last time.
we do. We do apologize because we have been kind of shit with uploads lately. There's been several skip days. We've been uploading late, and we're fully aware of that. And that's not going to continue. It's just right now with setting up the Super Megaplex.
We did the
Editing all these
E3
videos.
video took a good bit because we went to E3 pretty much every day. And there's a day that we filmed that video still hasn't been released yet because we're still working
Like we were talking about earlier. But for real,
Yeah,
like
clearing out my throat, baby.
I just don't want people to be like, oh, they're on their own now, and now they're like, I thought they were gonna be uploading more. It's like we said, just give us time, give us this summer to get our ducks in a row, to get our office set
We
up.
still just because we have the Super Megaplex right now doesn't mean everything's set
We are not
up. Like
moved in.
it
Nothing's
takes
set
a
up.
while for stuff like equipment to be sent. Well, not stuff that we get off of Amazon, but certain equipment does take a while because it has to be like made specifically.
like our recording computers
and our
working
editing computers and stuff like that.
We got them ordered like over a while ago,
Yeah.
and they have to be custom built, and they won't be ready until like sometime in July. And we're like, well, great, sweet. And because also it's tricky for us to backlog a ton because we're still using the Game Grumps space. Aaron was nice enough to let us do that. Thank you, Aaron. But the problem is, they're really busy too, and they have to be using this space a lot. So we have to work our schedule around when we can use it when they're not using it. And we're so busy editing.
We're just thankful they're allowing us
Yeah.
to use this because if they didn't, we couldn't really release as good quality because we'd still record stuff, but it would be like in the good old days where we'd have to set up something probably over at my place, I'd imagine.
Yeah,
'cause
I've also been busy.
sucking this dick.
Yeah, I've been a little busy with that, but luckily it doesn't take too long. But I've been the last week and a half, I've been working real hard on a little personal project with someone, which you guys will see soon. I'm very excited about that.
It's a really beautiful like interpretive dance, and I can't wait.
Don't spoil it, dude.
Oh, I'm
Come
sorry.
on.
I'm sorry.
And then,
But he's gonna. You're. I don't want to spoil too much, but you're gonna perform it live on stage, right? We're gonna sell tickets and shit. Okay. I'm sorry.
speaking of selling tickets, we're going on tour in Texas.
That's right.
Probably going to be our last tour of 2019.
16th, 17th, and 18th.
19th.
19th.
Yeah, I fucked it up in the original poster. 16th, 17th, 19th.
We're gonna rest day the 18th.
Yeah,
that's nice.
We're gonna be in Houston. We're gonna be in Austin, and we're gonna be in Dallas, Texas, doing live shows. And this one's gonna be real good. Very excited for these. Probably, like we said, our last tour of 2019, just because we need to mellow out and focus on the channel and Patreon a bit. And we've already done 3 tours this year.
Yeah,
up to this. But I do like touring. And we're gonna tour more in 2020. We hear you, Midwest. We hear you guys crying out for us. Probably not 2019, but maybe one day. And all those people that are like, but I'm not 18, I can't come to the show. If we do it in 2020, then some of you guys will be 18. You can come to the show. So it all works out. I'm excited to go to Texas though. Super fun tour. Dawn killed the poster. Tickets should be on sale now. Actually.
And again, thank you to everyone who has come to a live show before, whether it's the local ones that we've done around LA, or the tours that we've been on. Like seriously, every single person who came, who did a meet and greet, who just showed up, who supported us in any way with those live shows. Thank you, every single fucking one of you.
Same to every patron. I wish we could
No, fuck them.
Yeah, fuck y'all. I wish we could
you
thank
moochers.
Every patron. I wish there's a way to
Something about calling people who legitimately pay for content moochers.
moochers. I wish we could thank every patron. But there's just too many.
We don't have the time.
But we do respond to messages on Patreon. Some we're slow about it, but if you are a patron, shoot us a message. We do try to respond to as many of them as we can. So maybe become a patron. You can talk to the boys.
It's the only way.
Pay for it. But yeah, and we also we've been just doing a lot of planning for the future. This whole undertaking of getting the office and setting up has been and still is and will continue to be extraordinarily expensive. More than we thought, which luckily the success of Patreon has really helped out with that. And it's just
just know it's coming. It's coming. It's
don't think we're just on our own now and just sitting on our thumbs, twiddling our penises.
Yeah,
we do and that some.
We're also doing side stuff.
Yeah,
Matt, I'm excited for this because I asked him for one of the hats, but I want a new one because I'm a selfish little brat.
Absolutely,
I want the slime one. That's my favorite one. He's doing his this weekend we are going to be at a Game Grumps garage sale type thing, and as well as selling SuperMega merch. This Saturday and Sunday we're gonna be at the Game Grumps garage sale thing where Matt will be for the first time premiering his triangle guide.
I don't have a name for him yet. Somehow still I haven't come up with a good name, so I'm actually selling them at this thing. I guess as a test run. But there will be a lot of SuperMega merch there. But it'll be fun. Yeah, it'll be a real fun little time. And you guys have just been so lovely and supportive lately, since we left Grumps. And just in general, but you guys have just been so fucking nice, and just seeing all the messages, all the DMs, all the tweets, just in comments saying how you guys are proud of us and wish us nothing but the best. It really warms our hearts.
And we hope that everyone out there